we have spent too long trying to get something like this underway. Councillors haven't followed that up. You know, there should be time limits put on these people that are the consultants and so on. I mean, you know, we can go back a long time when the consultants were first engaged in the project, and that's not good enough. I also want to be positive, and I want to thank the Mayor and the councillors. I mean, overall, you've done a good job, and you know, we need to be positive, but there are a lot of things that perhaps haven't been followed up. We're going to come in for a few breaks this week. I want to be positive, but there have been failures even over this project, you know, and let's give it priority. It needs to be, well, it needs to be really finished by the time the Cambridge bypass is finished. And so we need to get this underway by the end of this year and have it finished by the end of summer. And that can be done. And we can involve the whole community in this too, you know. I'll leave it there.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I think you've actually given a very, very good analysis of you know, the history of Hogarth, the status that we're in now, and the problems that we are facing in terms of what is a Professor Natalie Jackson, and the part that you read out there is actually things out of Professor Jackson's, who is probably the leading population expert out of Waikato University, and saying, hey, face these facts, what are we doing? Council did it, so that's why we had our vision statement, more jobs and better promotion. And so we have done that. I think that the work you have done, and of course you and I had met earlier over this, and it's been forwarded on to make what's it. I think if you say the 1.5 million that is there, it's the first time that I think the council has actually put some out to, hey, we've got to do something. It's certainly not the end of the process, it's the start of a 1.5 and where it's going. I applaud the work that you have done. It's imaginative. It's part of the stuff that others have sort of talked that we've actually put that as a KPI for our chief executive. So we are recognising that we can't sit on our hands. And are there any questions to Mr. Diffie? Well, I would like to congratulate him on the work that he has done here and the challenge that he has placed out before our, I guess I don't know, we're calling it lease-based development or CBD development. I think we're now calling it CBD development rather than lease-based. Councillor Lucina.
You mentioned there hasn't been a subdivision here for residential for about 30 years. Do you think that if you have a subdivision, a new subdivision, you bring new houses to be built, or would it be ignored? Because just on that, there was a proposal to subdivide land behind Strathmore Park.
Well, I think for a private developer to do it, the answer is no. It would be slow. I mean, if it had been done, say, 15, 20 years ago, and possibly a lot of the middle and high income people would have rebuilt here and stayed. I mean, I'm in that situation where I would love to have built many years ago, but really there was nowhere in town to build. I'd still love to do it, but I can't. Unless I'm really out of town.
Councillor, finished it? Councillor Shannon.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Diffie. That I like what you've proposed here. I do. Just a question. You've suggested that there are council demolish and open up for development. We acquire these buildings to open it up. So you're okay with ratepayers' money paying to buy these buildings and paying money to other private individuals? You're okay with that?
Well, I've got a page here on the funding of it,
yeah,
which you would have read.
Yep.
And I see that fund that the council have should be used for that. So really, there shouldn't be any additional cost to ratepayers out of rates or borrowings.
Right.
That's how I would see it being funded, because I see that fund like,
Council doesn't have that fund
well,
itself
okay,
anymore.
that's possibly another mistake like some of the town planning that's been done, if you can't get your hands on that. But, well, perhaps this project should be passed on to
Oh,
them
yeah,
to do,
okay.
you know, that's how I would see it. Because there's quite a bit of cost involved in that. I mean,
Yes, there is.
I'm only guessing, but I would think between 8 and 10 million.
Right.
Now,
For the whole project.
for the whole complete project, and that would be a, I mean, it would just revolutionise the whole CBD, and that would include like looking at Rayburn House, which is a major part of the project also. Now, we need to talk to the, you know, the owner of the building in the first instance, and he may be willing to redevelop that to the needs of the project. And if he was, that'd be great. Otherwise, it comes down to the council having to do that and then on selling it when it's completed. That's how I would see that.
No, that's good. And just one other, that we actually have had a subdivision. We had Pelican Place,
Yep,
off
yep.
Mossett Road, and that was supposedly aimed at lifestylers, and it didn't.
Yes, well, I mean, I was approached by the developer that before he did it.
Oh, okay.
And I said to him, well, yes, I would love to buy a section there, providing it is done properly.
Yeah.
Now, you see, that comes back down to town planning, and when we look at that project, then we could say, well, sorry, it is not good enough.
Right.
On several fronts, you know, which we won't go into.
Okay. No, thank you for that.
Other questions, please? No. Thank you, Mr. Debbie. Thank you for the work that you have put in on this, the imagination that you've done, and I can assure you that as the CBD development group continues to work, the involvement that then takes place in plans like this is, and we've recognised that we have to do, and I thank you for your input.
Thank you.
Mr. Schultz, you may walk straight forward, sir.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody.
Submission number 37.
Yep.
Sir, you have your allotted time. Any questions? Sir.
Okay, I would like to address the council about two things. One is the public toilet issue on top of the hill, and the other one is the rating, the extra rating unit charge for the commercial properties. Number one, the commercial rating, the extra unit charge on small business, I think is absolutely out of this world. Because the retailers, if you look at the small retailers, they already fighting the internet, because everyone can go online, order anything, just deliver the next day. Okay? An extra $600 on top of their rates is just incredible. Like for me, on top of the hill, I will have 120% rate increase. And I would really, you know, urge the council to either implement it over a few years or wipe it all together. To charge an extra $600, say for example, if you have 5 units, that would be $3,000, and for a small retailer, it's just incredible, especially in this economic climate. So, any questions?
Just to clarify,
Yeah.
Mr. Schultz, just that you don't think any business should pay the unit, the URA. I mean, at present, if you had a single business with a single title, at present you are getting charged.
That's right, absolutely.
You're getting it. You think that should be wiped so that no business should pay?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the extra